Hi guys. Oh, that's mine. Or is that yours? That might be yours. Hi guys, welcome to our What's New Live. I'm Shessa with Checker Distributors, and I'm going to be showing new notions and beautiful quilts from Lou Orth, kitchen table quilting, redemptions, and more. So make sure you drop a comment with your shop name and location. We'd love to see where you're watching from. We love to give shout outs. So our customers are all over the world because we're the world's leading distributor of sewing and quilting goods, which is a very cool thing to be able to tell people when you tell them what you do for a living. So let's see who is on today. We have Art East Quilting, which we have something beautiful to show you from them today. Hello, Karen from Missouri Star. Hello, Cynthia from Columbus, Ohio. Ooh, that's not too far, and it's one of Cindy's favorite places. Hello, Auntie M's. I hope you have good weather today. I am in my sandals. It's actually been really, really hot here. Hello, Jessica from New York. Our buyer Deb is on. Hi, Deb. The Scrappy Owl Quilt Shop in Montana. And a Wise Craft Handmade, which we have something from them to show you today as well. And I love to see when our vendors are watching, because then if you guys have questions, they can answer much better than I can. So this is on Facebook for 30 days. That's Facebook's new policy, but it's on YouTube forever, and still 30 days is a long time. So if you need to step away and tend to your store, you got stuff going on, there's nothing to worry about. As much as we love seeing you live, you're more than able to step away and come back. We have a link pinned in the comment section of this video that makes for easy ordering. It's to all the items being showcased today, plus maybe a little extra if like there's templates that go with something that you can buy separately. Those are on there as well. You can ask questions during the show. You can ask them after. We do monitor the questions. Hi, Lou. We have stuff from Lou to show you today, too. And we're actually going to get started today with, I like to start with books. We have new ones from Landauer. This first one is going to be Quilting, Sewing, and Applique. It's Essential Techniques for Beginners. I love that we are doing more and more things towards beginners, keeping people joining in the things we love. And this right here, this cover is perfect for summer already. It's been in the 90s, low hundreds here. So definitely been thinking about the beach and all that good stuff. So this is from Heidi Pridemore. And there's a collection of different blocks that when finished can be a patchwork quilt. She also includes those fun projects you saw on the front. There's bold styles and colors. It's great for all ages. And of course, for beginners. Quilting, Sewing, and Applique for beginners. Next is Simple Designs for Meditative Knitting. Again, the cover is just beautiful. It's always what gets your attention. This is by Barbara Breen. And this is going to help you cut a soothing path towards mindfulness and well-being. And we all need a little bit more of that some days. Whether you're a beginner exploring the art of knitting as a portal to serenity, or a seasoned knitter looking for relief from some intricate patterns, this collection of super stunning but super easy as well designs are going to allow you to unwind and embrace the calming rhythm of knitting. Simple Designs for Meditative Knitting. This next one is Creative Zigzag Rope Sewing by Denise Haar. And you have 16 projects and a dozen techniques for making bowls, totes, and even more. Rope sewing, it's been around for a long time, but it's making a really, really big comeback. Of course, the Gypsy Quilter has its clothesline rope. Connie just did a new video on that. Great tutorial. We can do bowls. This one's really cute with the two different colors. So this is great for classes. You can do bags, coasters, baskets. Aw, this one's in the shape of a heart. I want one of those. Connie, make me one in the shape of a heart. Or teach me how to do it. That's so cute. Creative Zigzag Rope Sewing Project. And I believe this is the second book in the series, or they just came out with another one, because there's so many ideas out there. Next up is Crocheted Mythical Creatures by Jackie Donahue from Guild of Master Craftsmen. This is a collection of 15 fantastical mythical creatures to crochet using colorful yarns. Oh, the Loch Ness Monster. I'm telling you, every time I open these books, I find something new. It's a perfect guide for readers who are looking to ignite their imagination. You want to create fantastical projects from your stash of yarn. And each project comes with detailed, easy to follow instructions, which are perfect for beginners or more immediate crocheters. Crocheted Mythical Creatures, 15 different makes from legends, folklore, and fairy tales. Next, from Design Originals, is Be Happy, Be Present, inspiring and uplifting designs to color. There are 40 hand-drawn designs and 5 colored designs centered on bees and garden settings. Lead by your dreams. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. So there's a lot of inspirational quotes in here and just a good way to get you away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. You can color as, oh, sunflower, my favorite. You can color as you please. You can use her guide. Just great for relaxation.
First thought was trace it and applique it.
Or trace it and applique it. Yes, see, lots of options we didn't even know about. Next is Softies Parade. This is from Stash. And this is going to bring together prehistoric, magical, and everyday animals. There's 15 of them in a dreamy storybook style. There's felt templates, there's plus friends, and I could just go on and on and on, but why don't I show you how cute they are? You have your polar bear, and he's kind of tie-dye, which I love. The cute little elephant. An adorable whale. So it's ideal for anybody who has wanted to wander with the bears or swim with the orcas. This is just a safer, more practical way to do it sometimes. Softies Parade. Next, Fabric Cafe puts out books like it's their business, and it is. But I feel like every show I have something new from them. And this one is the Big Block 3-Yard Quilts. This is from the co-founders Donna Robinson and Fran Morgan. It's a 20-page book. It's got a really nice cardstock cover. You have your colors. It's creative, it's versatile. And like it says in the name, they're 3-yard quilts. And it's crazy how unique they can still look and intricate just using 3 different fabrics. Big Block 3-yard quilts. There's 8 new designs in this one. Next is from David and Charles, and it is Retro Quilts. There are 15 modern designs with a vintage vibe, and all the techniques are explained, and each gorgeous project has instructions for 4 sizes, wall hanging to a bed, step-by-step instructions, and there's beautiful photography. And the designer, Maud McDonald, I actually met at H&H Americas, which is how I learned about this book and that we were carrying it. And she was kind enough to send us samples to show, and one of them is hanging behind me, and we're gonna show you a couple other ones too. So as you saw this one behind in the pictures and the emails, nice soft curves, and her philosophy is just kind of fun and done. And that is kind of what me and her talked about at H&H, is sometimes you just need a quick win. Something that, like this, it's quick and it's fast, but it looks so intricate. It looks like it took you a long time to complete it, but it wasn't. And sometimes we just need something easy. Now she does have a few other options that Connie's going to show you here in a second. Yeah. The cute flower. You could use this as a coaster, or you could put your vase on it. Adorable mushroom.
And these are all in the book, Jessica?
These are all in the book, yes. I always say I'm such a big fan of books because you get so much for your money.
Yeah.
So this guy is still just for pre-order. So get your orders in now. But wait, there's more. This one. See, there's a dowel rod in the back here for it to be a wall hanging with the fun fringe on the bottom. Now the book again is called Retro Quilt, and she is called the Retro Quilter. Again, more look at these curves. It makes me kind of like, you know, groovy with her fabric and everything.
Bunch.
Super cute. And plus I really like this backing. You can see a nice curved binding border on that.
Corners.
I wonder if she used the Creative Grid scallop tool.
I wonder.
Ooh.
Yeah, the background, this almost looks like it is vintage.
I know. I wonder if it's a reproduction. I don't know if she's watching. And lastly, it's a big one.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this way?
It's whatever I think. Kind of makes me think surfboards, ironing boards. At first I was thinking popsicles because it's so hot. But her projects are arranged by skill level and they're suited for everyone, even the absolute beginner.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful brown. It looks dark on the screen.
I know sometimes it's hard to tell what it looks like on the TV, and then you go back and watch it at your desk and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But again, here's the cover, Retro Quilts. Oh, lava lamps. Yeah. This Crafty Owl said lava lamps.
Totally.
That fits the theme so well. Very cute. Okay, real quick, I'm going to take a second to wish my parents a happy 43rd wedding anniversary today.
Yay!
Yay! Love you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching and always supporting me. Happy 43 years. And here's
Good
to
job with Jessa.
thank you. Here's to many, many more years. Okay. Next is from Purple Moose Designs. There's a year of placemats. There's 12 monthly themed placemats plus 3 bonus ones. So we're just gonna rapid fire because we got a lot to get through today. Cute little snowman.
January. February.
Super cute.
March.
I love that these are,
April showers.
they're not, I don't know how to say it without being,
They're not over the top.
they're not over the top. Like, I feel like I could do
Yeah.
this. I've not gotten much into applique and stuff, but I could feel confident doing that. Oh, I like the stitching may silk green.
April showers.
April showers, yeah.
Spring.
May flowers. But why are we in June and it keeps raining?
Right?
It's not listening.
Because we can go get some ice cream to chill us up.
Yes. I love that ombre fabric too.
July.
Patriotic July. I hope everybody has some fun plans for the 4th of July. Be a nice long weekend with the
August.
cake on a Friday. That's super cute. I really like this fabric. There's a lot of fun textured fabric in here.
Back to school September.
It's crazy to think about. They just got out of school.
Ooh. October.
My black cat. Out of all the cats I have, I don't have an all black one.
November.
Cute.
December.
Yay.
Still not done.
Well, because now we're probably into the bonus one.
Birthday.
Oh yeah, or Christmas. You could if you wanted another one.
Except
Oh, I didn't see the yeah. Oh,
we
oh, 'cause that
have a
one.
Christmas.
Oh, how cute.
I don't know what to call that one, but
Well, the stitching kind of makes me think maybe another Valentine's for the
Valentine's
hearts. I wonder if that's a repurposed doily. You don't see much of those anymore. My mom still has doilies, but I love the repurposing. Oh, cute. That's the perfect background fabric for that.
the placemat of many colors.
Oh, I love that. Okay, but mom, look at this fabric. Tie-dye fabric. She loves tie-dye. So cute. So lots of options. What? There's 12 plus 3 bonus, which we've learned you can even change that even more. So it's kind of an infinite number that you can do with these placemats.
Very cool.
These are from Purple Moose Designs, a year and more of placemats. It's applique and traditional piecing, and all the templates are included. Next, I have from Kate Collaring Designs, which is formerly Seems Like a Dream. We have Cut, Sew, Rip, Repeat. And I love that she framed it. I think the frame is adorable. Because who doesn't keep a seam ripper right next to their sewing machine? And isn't it kind of like, don't talk to me if I have it out? Like,
Yes.
you should give me some space. So this cross stitch is just perfect. And it's actually great for beginners and seasoned stitchers alike. There's a full color chart and a thread guide. Now she has a couple more. Next is Avril, or Avril. And this is a cute little butterfly. Of course, again, super vibrant and bright. This one isn't framed, it's just in the hoop. This one, Mauve. I love the circle frame. This is from her May 2023 calendar, if you had that. You love butterflies. And next is Cassie. Again, her frame choices are just adorable. And I did ask her, these are just, you know, frames she found at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Next is Log Roll. These last two I showed you are based off of her real life quilt patterns, which we have to show you today as well. So if we go back one, this is Cassie, but in quilt version, and it is a unique star block. You can make it scrappy, you can make it solid, you can make it whatever you want. So Cassie is available in a quilt and a cross stitch, and the quilt has 3 sizes included in the instructions.
I love her little cross stitch for like those little spots in the bathroom or
Yeah, we need something small.
just something small. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's hard to find that.
it is. So she also has a log roll in a quilt as well. We have a lot today. I'm keeping counting on her feet.
I'm gonna throw them and not fold them.
That's kind of what I used to do.
Oh, cool. Just like the cross stitch.
Perfect. And I love the kind of rainbow. You could easily do an ombre. You know, you guys are so creative. And it's a modern take on the log cabin block. So both this one and Cassie are available as cross stitch and patterns. So next I have a crossbody tote from Knot and Thread Designs. Which I think this is just so stinking cute. This is the Zuri And it's a perfect blend of style and function. And guess what? Ta-cha! 2 size options. I would go for the bigger one because if you would see my purse, I carry a lot of stuff. But now you have options for everything. Whether you're just going out on the town, you need something small. There's a cute quilted exterior. There's slip pockets, zippered pockets, so you can keep all your essentials close. And it's got nice body to it, but it's not so firm that it's just uncomfortable to carry and it digs into you. So whether you're keeping it minimal or packing for a busy day, the Zuri crossbody in 2 sizes is going to suit all your carrying needs. Now, Knot and Thread Designs even has a quilt to show you today, and it's called Norma's Patchwork. And it already feels really soft.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's because of those wovens, not the woven. She used woven fabric.
So soft. I love it. I love when it's already naturally soft like that. I should use some of those. So this is a simple and timeless checkerboard. It's paired with simple patchwork, and it was designed or inspired, I'm sorry, by a cherished quilt that was found at her grandma Norma's, which hence the name Norma's Patchwork. So it's just some classic alternating Norma's Patchwork from Knot and Thread Designs. Next, we have a new checker designer that I hope you help us welcome, which she's watching right now. It's Lou Orth. And there are a handful of patterns on our website, but I have some here to show you today. We're going to start with the zip divided basket. So as you can see, cute little basket. But then you also have a nice zippered center pocket and 2 large pockets to store things. You can fill it with goodies to make it a gift basket, and a homemade basket's always nice. You can add a gift card in the zippered section that keeps it protected, and it also makes it a surprise when they open it up and they didn't know it was in there. It's a very great size. I love the little handles. Nice big base.
It's a knitter.
I don't know, Lou, are you a knitter?
That's a great knitting bag because you can put the yarn on the 2 sides and then put all your notions in the center.
Yeah.
Your needles and all that stuff.
Finding more uses for things. Next is the Gemini pouch, which I am a Gemini. My birthday was May 30th, so this is kind of, you were close too.
April 29th.
That's, you're not a Gemini, done.
I'm 12.
Okay. Well, this one's mine. Sorry. So this one has 2 great zippered pockets in it. And the way it's structured here, it gives you a lot of room to open the pouches. This is the large size, and the double zipper compartment, and then kind of the way it's assembled, you actually get this slip pocket in between it, which is really cool. And so it's useful storage for all sorts of things. Again, that slip pocket would be really great to put your gift cards or little things that you need to be able to get to easily, but you don't want people to see. And of course, everything is great for your craft supplies. So this is the Gemini pouch. And the last sample I have today to show you from Lou is the drawstring, the divided drawstring. Because you have this nice divider here on the bottom. It's just a little divider. It doesn't run the whole way, so you can still cinch it up without a problem. And it goes all the way to side. It's going to keep everything in place. It's great for organizing and storing little things. Again, your craft supplies. Or maybe you can sew a few of them and keep a stash of them for stitching in the background. These are perfect for EPP. They would be great. Lou said it's great for EPP or hand sewing project tools too. Yeah, it would be. See, so many possibilities. And I see we have another Gemini, May 28th. We were almost birthday buddies, and my dad's May 25th. See, May is just a great month. Sorry. I really like drawstring. I'm partial to drawstring because I am not good at always closing my zippers, and I feel like with drawstrings it's just so much easier, and I get more in the habit of doing them. Now, let's put these back. Sorry. I'm going to show you some great new things from Purple Hobbies. She comes out with things like crazy. So first, we're going to have your stash tag, and you can easily mark the length of your fabric from an 1/8 yard up to 6 7/8 yards. You heard that right, 6 7/8 yards. So you're gonna, oh, it's probably, I have that one pinned, so I can't show you on that one. So it's gonna come in this lovely packaged carrying case. You get 2, 4, 6 in a set, and you even get 6 clothespins. So we're just going to take one out for an example. Safety pins, thank you. As you see, you just spin it to end up where you want, wherever your hole goes through. So that would be 2 5/8. So then you take your safety pin and you just pin it through that to your fabric sample. And now it's not going to turn anymore because you have that in there. And you're easily going to know when you grab this, even though it's all folded up and messy, that this is a 2.5 yards. That's not accurate. I just pinned it. But so the stash tags, the inner ring is going to go from 0 to 6. The 0 is blank. And the outer ring goes from 0 to 7/8. So these are the stash tags. They come in a variety of all the colors you know and love from Purple Hobbies. Next are the ruler stands from Purple Hobbies. So these are for 1/8 inch or 3mm rulers. Each slot has, or each stand has 10 slots, and they're about 4 1/4 inches long, and that does include your tabs. You have your great non-slip feet here on the bottom to keep the stand in place. And the one side just has 1 tab, the other has 2, so that you can kind of nest them together if you need to add on. And you don't have to buy a whole new one. You can just keep adding to it. So these are the roller stands from Purple Hobbies. Next from Purple Hobbies, this is not a new item, but it is now in a premium color. This is the Blade Saver. It's the same great feature with fun new colors. I know it doesn't show well on here, but it is, I don't know what you call it, kind of an ombre. So if you haven't heard of the Blade Sabers before, this one is designed for a 45mm. You just unscrew your back here and you put a 45mm blade in it, and then these little notches here, your blade shows. So you get more life out of your blade, and you can use it to cut up your chain piecing. This is just simply her using a filament and her 3D printer. That's 2 different colors. And sometimes you get more purple, sometimes you get more blue, sometimes you get more pink. Everyone is going to be completely unique. And I love that it stores for traveling. You put your blade away, keep it safe, and it's great for travel. The Blade Saver thread cutters now in a premium color. From Katie Cupcake, we have new quilt labels and greeting cards. I love you more than all the quilts in the whole wide world. Perfectly imperfect. If you call this quilt a blanket, I'm taking it back. Fabric is my favorite F word. And, well, that word I'm not allowed to say on camera. But wait, there's even some to match. There's a, well, that word I can't say on camera in a quilt label. There's a handmade with love in 10 million trips to the quilt shop. And we all know that's not an exaggeration. It feels like we go that many times. And voila. So all of those quilt labels and greeting cards are from Katie Cupcake. You can see them all on our website. Next are some more cards. These are from Quiltberry Farms, which she consistently comes out with new designs. I let one of our sales reps actually take the samples I had with her after the show. She might have seen these ones before, but there's a bunch of new ones on our website, and they are linked in the link that's in the comment section. You can get them as a kit or like a display case, so it comes kind of like the ones you buy for Christmas. It's got the beautiful packaging and the ribbon, and they all come with envelopes. Depending on how many you buy, it comes just with a cute little ribbon. There's a variety of sizes. There's all sorts of prints. This one's great for Christmas. This one too. And they're all kind of like patchwork style. And the new ones that like you're going to see on our website, my favorite one right now is the Woodland Animals collections, because they're all collections, so there's several in each one. And I mean, it says it right there. They're woodland animals, and actually they're baby animals, and they're so stinking cute. So make sure you check those out. Quiltberry Farms, constantly coming out with new ones for you. Next, we're going back to quilts. We have two from Kitchen Table Quilting. This one is the Ori quilt. It is beginner friendly. It creates beautiful movement and gives your fabric space to shine. You know, I love to point out when they're great for feature fabric, and this is one of them. If it's a big print and you don't want to cut it up because you're afraid you're going to lose that print, this one's great for that. And it's whether you're working with pre-cuts or yardage, it's bold, it's modern. You can play with color and scale and values. The Ori quilt. And it had cute little, oh, it's in one of the front fabrics too, the little lambs. That's cute. This one is also from Kitchen Table Quilting, and it is also great for your bigger print feature fabrics. This one is called Piper, and if you don't notice the theme, all of their patterns have people names, like Clara, and like this one being Piper. So this one is also beginner friendly. You can use fat 8s, fat quarters, scraps, simple and modern. You can make it in a scrap version. You can make it in a rainbow. Just lots of opportunities.
Can we show them the stitching she did on the back? Because this is a new thing. All of a sudden, everybody's doing this big stitch. Oh, hand stitching. I don't know if you can.
Oh, on the binding?
Yeah, the binding. Sorry, the binding. A couple of them have come that way, and it's so cute. I love it. And it's kind of quicker than regular binding where you have to hide the stitches.
I don't like binding.
No?
No, it's so tedious. By the time I get to the point of binding, I'm like, I want to be done and use it.
This is kind of fun.
Maybe, yeah. Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah.
It was quick.
Do you do it with your hand?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Next, this one is from Art East Quilting Company. So the ones I almost share a birthday with. And they also sent us a very cute sticker pack to go with it. So cute. We were kind of fighting over them in the office because we're all animal lovers. Abby's especially a dog lover and a Halloween lover, so she has them all. This is the Halloweenies quilt pattern. So Unleash the Hounds. And we're going to have to show it in sections so you can see all of it. So you're going to have a spooky quilting adventure with the Halloweenies pattern. It is whimsical and it's brimming with character and charm, and it's just gonna bring to life your dash hounds, and they're gonna be dressed in their Halloween vests. Halloweenies from Art East Quilting Company. Next, this one's a big one, like physically it's big, and you're gonna use a full 40 strip set. I mean, you're only going to need 37, but you're going to want to buy a 40 strip set. And this is called the Mirrored Pattern from Quilting Renditions. This is another one of those that would go together quick, and it still looks very intricate. I like that it's all batiks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You could make it an ombre. I mean, the options those 2.5 strips come in, the colorways they come in, there's so much you could do with this. And I like the chunky border. This was the mirrored pattern. Next is Sparkler from Snuggle Quilts. And it is a scrappy wall hanging that's fat friendly. Fat quarter friendly, probably should say. Fat quarter, fat eighths. And the piece is centered, or the center is pieced and framed with floral wool applique. And it can be used as a large table topper. You could put a big border on it and you can make it a lap quilt. Sparkler. Next is a new one from Then Came June, and it is called the Petal Patch, and it is fat quarter and stash friendly, and it's a beautiful flower design. Now this one is a lot different than the one on the cover of her pattern, and I honestly love this one even more.
Yeah, the one on the cover, one's upside down and one's not, or am I thinking of a different one? No.
The
You're
cover
saying
one was
the
more,
fabric.
yeah, that one was more salad. I
Oh.
like the busyness of this one, the pops of color and design. So this is the scrappy version. You could do it with solids, mixed. I mean, it's all up to you. Oh, I didn't notice this. That little.
So these are wovens also, with those, with that little thingy, and these are wovens.
I love that it's a mix of fabric types too.
No, so some patterns fell, but it fell wovens.
Oh, those are for my next ones after I show some more notions. Yeah, thank you. So next we're gonna jump to these hoop frames behind me. They're from Plaid, and I'll bring them down closer so you can see them better. This first one fits a 8-inch hoop. You see it's kind of got hexagon. Yeah, hexagon. And you could pair it maybe with the smaller one. Now, what makes these so special is they are actually designed to fit your hoops in them, to make them an accent. It has a wood veneer finish, and it has these nice little tabs to hold your project in place. This one is my favorite just because it's a little bit more over the top with some more embellishments on it. I like that a lot, and I like the sample they have in it. That goes very well. This is kind of Alyssa's theme colorway. This adorable heart shape. Just a regular circle without all the embellishments. And here's a square. We have quite a few of them to offer on our website, so see them all on checkerdisc.com. I love stickers. I'm collecting stickers, and my mom laughs because I collected them a bunch as a kid, and I was the type of person who wouldn't use my stickers, and I had like a pen pal and everything that moved away, and she's like, put a sticker on the mail. No, I saved them. Do I know where they are now? No. These ones I'm using. I'm putting them on my cups, my computer, everything. And this one specifically is from Slightly Biased Quilts. And it says, quilt vibes only, and has a little peace sign with the thimble on her finger. And this is just the latest one in her collection. She has tons, and they are die cut stickers. And I believe these ones most stickers are coming in 6 per set. Next up is the Magic Binding Maker from Taylor Seville. This one is the 2.5 version. There is a 2 1/4 version as well. And it makes no iron, easy fold, sharp crease binding. And it actually comes with a binding spool to wrap and store your binding on. Now we have a lot of items to show you today, so I didn't take this part, but we did do a video at Quilt Market. There's a video on the website, so if you want to see it a little bit more in action, and of course, if you already purchased it, they have the QR code as well. So the Magic Binding Maker from Taylor Seville Original. Next is the Quick and Easy All-Stars Block Tool from CNC Publishing. There's 110 quilt blocks in 5 sizes. You know me, I'm a sucker for spiral binding. There is a no math reference format. So these come with detailed tables, cutting instructions, exploded instructions. There's diagrams, inspiration, color examples. And it's like 130 pages, and it was written by Debbie Rogers, who is actually the senior technical editor at C&T Publishing. Quick and Easy All-Stars Block Tool. Next, I have 5 or 6 from Jemima of Tied with a Ribbon. She is from Perth, Australia, so she is sleeping right now. But she is so sweet. Me and her have talked online for years. And so we're going to start with the Tinseltown. Yeah, I'll take the whole thing. Thank you. The Tinseltown Tree Coasters. Exactly what it says. And I like the glittery background fabric. Great for the holidays. You can easily make them in the colorway to match how you decorate. I am a silver and blue pine coney kind of Christmas decorator. So I would make mine in those colorways. You could do them in the greens and the reds. Just kind of show you what the patterns look like. They are distributed by Creative Abundance. But if you type in Tied with a Ribbon, you will find them all on our website. And these are made using foundation paper piecing. Next is the Blooms Pillow Set. So you have, I didn't stock them, sorry. The free spirit tool. Maybe I just hold that one. Thanks. So you get 2 different design options on these. They're finished at 18 inches. They're using both applique and machine piecing. Your illustrations in acrylic bloom template to make these. And the template is included. So there's a couple that include them and a couple that don't. So just make sure you double check.
Oh, I could have taken.
That's okay. Makes it easier. I can kind of fold them and give them back to you. The next, I believe, is the I Like the Party, which is a play on words, and this is a mini quilt. I like to party, and by party, I mean stay home and sew. I mean, could this be any more true? Super cute. She has another one that's similar to this, and it's measure twice, cuss once instead of cut once.
Right.
I was like, I love a good play on words. Next is the Treehouse Terrace Mini. She does do a lot of minis. These are all from Tied with a Ribbon. And this is a beginner-friendly foundation paper piece pattern. It's got these adorable houses and trees, and it's perfect for a workshop edition, or there is an option for a workshop edition, and it has all the paper templates included and ready to cut out, so you're not going to have to print out your own templates. Next is the Tuskin Trellis. Yeah, I'll show you. Nothing beats seeing it in person, though.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. Beautiful.
Oh, she used some glitter thread too. Oh, I love that. So this is Tuskin Trellis, and it is inspired by the charm of a Tuscan garden. And the applique in this design is to create a visually striking quilt, which I think is accomplished and it is written for machine applique, but it does give guidelines on fabric quantities and use of templates if you want to do hand applique techniques. And lastly, from Tied with a Ribbon is the Trinket Box. And this pattern includes 2 variations to make this quilt. We just have the one. But you have a grand trinket box that will make a stunning quilt, and then of course a lab trinket box. So it's a little bit smaller, but it's just as charming. So I love how big they are. You just use one nice background fabric. Ooh, I wonder if you could use Karen K. Buckley Perfect Circles.
I bet you could.
See, we find uses for everything, right? So next is, I don't know, your arm's getting tired now. Is year-round fun with this new quilt pattern. It is called Garden Angels, and it's from Cotton Street Commons. Her arms might be tired after this one because this one is very big.
It's a little heavy too.
It is, yes. So your crowns and stars adorn the quilt, and then there's 3 more bonus versions that we'll show you. There's a summer, a fall, and a winter. So that gives you so many options, and there's abstract applique. Super cute.
Again, can we show the stitching? Because this is all just like the way she it's raw edge applique, but she did a fancy
Looks like a double
Great.
stitching.
stitch around there that makes it so like folksy and cute. May I see it or not?
I don't know. It looks big on our screen, but you never know on their screen. I know my mom watches on her 65-inch TV,
Yeah.
so she could probably see it.
Yeah, it just adds to the whimsy.
It does. So those are the additional versions.
Right?
Yeah. There's a little scarecrow. Kind of a Christmas one. This one could be fall, it could be spring, summer, actually. Very cute. So those are just some more options for the Garden Angels from Cotton Street Commons. So next is another new designer. If you aren't signed up for our e-blast, you need to be, because we do announce our new designers. And this is Stacy W. Quilts, or Crafty Stacy. And it, like I said, is a new designer to the Checker portfolio. And collecting fabric and quilting are 2 different hobbies, right? Because this pattern is easy enough for beginners or quick finish for a seasoned quilter. It's going to finish at 20 by 20. So you can buy the panel, because collecting fabric and quilting are 2 different hobbies. I'm really heavy on the collecting fabric part right now.
Me too. I think we all are.
You never know what you might use it for. I don't know, growing up, my dad was like, no, and my brother is still the same way. You save every little piece of wood because you don't know in 10 years, you might need, it might be the perfect size. So we're doing the same thing with fabric. And there's another one. Into the sewing room I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Super cute saying. And again, super easy and quick to turn into a wall hanging. The cute heart border she did. But she doesn't just have wall hanging, she also has quilts. And you can see them all on our website. We're going to show you the Desert Chill quilt pattern. And it's perfect for bundling up on a cold desert night. And it's also easy to make. It uses rainbow fabrics for the feature squares, or you can use that space to showcase maybe your scraps. It's traditional piecing, and the instructions include a technique for speeding up the assembly of the half square triangles. And the quilt is set on point. Very cute. Desert Chill. So next I have some phone bags to show you. So we don't go anywhere without our phones, right? And honestly, everything's on our phones anymore. You can put your wallet on it, your tickets on it. So why not just make a bag just for carrying that? Travel phone. Now, if you can hear, she uses a lot of bling and zipper charms, which I love. So you got, it's about 8.5 inches tall, and it's a bit wider than 5.5 inches. And you can do it as, of course, a crossbody. You could do it just over the shoulder. You could even do a shorter strap and just carry it on your hand. All of her zipper things match, which are so cute. The little beads, and I have to ask where she gets these arms from because they're so cute. Just some ideas of what you can do with your stitching. You can, with all the pockets, obviously, you can still store a little bit more than just your phone. Maybe your passport, your lipstick, or maybe, you always need a seam ripper. Keep your seam ripper. I always have embroidery scissors on me because sometimes you just need those little scissors.
The $3 you save.
Yeah.
What was the name of the angel quilt? You want to show that back again? The hand angel?
Well, it's the Guardian Giant. It's what's in your garden? How does your garden grow? Oops, sorry.
Guardian angels?
Actually, yes, I think on our website it is Garden Angels. If you use the link in our pinned comment, it'll take you to all the items being shown today, and that is from Cotton Street Comments. So maybe you don't need something to hold your phone, but you do need something to hold your water bottle. I am a water bottle fiend. I like the tumblers. I like the 40-ounce tumblers. Those can get a little heavy. So why not do a water bottle sling bag? Again, the great crossbody. These are both from Suzanne Art House. And then you have the fun pocket on the front. And of course, she did her fun little charms as well. This one has cats on it. Super cute. And there's, I believe, two size options. So you got the smaller and the bigger. So maybe your 20-ounce and your 30 and 40 ounce. It's a 53-inch adjustable strap. Oh, look at this one done in the denim. Super cute. Because it's so much more help to be hands-free when you're doing things. I end up taking a backpack everywhere because I like to have my hands free, but I like that I can have something small. So next I have from Wise Craft. It's the Rohas Quilt, which I appreciate that they provided the pronunciation on that because if you know me, I tend to butcher things a little bit. And it's really best when you use a variety of printed fabrics, but of course it is all up to you. This one uses 50 to 60 different fabrics, and they're all from different design collections. Yeah, that'll go with it too. But I think it really goes together. You could honestly think this was all part of a collection.
Right.
It all flows very well. And the real magic of this quilt is kind of dividing all this fabrics up into light, medium, and dark color value groups. And once they're divided up, the pattern is basically fill in the blanks, and you place the correct value in each spot. And before you know it, the shapes and forms start to appear, and it's like magic. And she even has a tool to make it magic. It's the Ruby Ruler. You can, of course, see by the name why it's called that. And it comes with a free pattern, and it is available on our website as well as the Rohas Quilt. That was a lot. I'm surprised it was only an hour, actually. We did really good.
Yeah.
Did we have any questions that we missed, Cindy?
Yes,
I know.
there was one about asking for a circle tool for that one quilt.
The one where we said you could use the perfect circles for?
Yeah.
So that was this one down here. That was the Trinket Box.
No, it wasn't that one.
Oh, wasn't this one?
Circles we said.
They were waves. They were like ribbons going through it diagonally.
Oh.
The kitchen.
Right here. It was after the lava lamps. She said, special ruler for curved pieces.
Oh, it probably all having to do with that. The retro quilts.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
That's probably one of those ones.
I believe you're talking about the quilts we showed that went with the retro quilts book. I don't believe it required a special ruler. I believe there are templates included in the book, but I will double check on that with you because the pattern she sent me for my you just need a win pattern, it didn't require anything specific. You just used a template. But of course, there are tons of curve rulers out there. You could use Creative Grids has some, but I will double check with Maud on that and get back to you. Anything else? All right. We want to see if anything else came in because I see a pop-up on the bottom there. The groovy quilt with the curved corners. Yeah, it is that bottom one.
That's this one.
Oh, and she said, I think you said something about a scalloped ruler for the corners. That's what.
Oh,
You did comment on that.
I did. Yeah, this one. I didn't know if she did or not, but I was saying that you could use the Creative Grid scallop tool, which was designed by Krista Mosier, and it is specifically designed for making scalloped and rounded borders like this. I don't have that linked in here, but it is CGR Scallop. And I can comment it to you with the link directly. Thank you. Anything else? All right. Well, once again, happy 43rd wedding anniversary to my parents. And if you guys, we missed your question or you watch later and you have a question, we are monitoring the alerts on this post and we will get back to you. And that link in the description to all the items being showcased, they're all available in checkerdisc.com. We so appreciate you being a Checker customer. Have a great and safe 4th of July. And we will see you back here on Wednesday, July 23rd.